Hi, today I'm introducing a brand new product from the Data City, the University Industry Impact Explorer, or UE, as we've affectionately termed it. It's a collaboration between the Data City, Fabia Limited, and Metro Dynamics, and it's a data product to provide the ability to measure the impact of universities on industry in the UK. So the product focuses on three main things: identifying relationships between universities and businesses. And we've got five main data sets that we're using for that. So that's spin-outs, research collaborations, innovation grant collaborations. We've also looked at the alumni who've gone on to found companies or are directors of companies. And then we've also joined that to our industry data, so we can tell you which industries universities are helping to grow. Within that, very specifically focus on the IS8 Labour's Industrial Strategy. Why? Because universities' funding is increasingly dependent on their ability to show the government that they are helping with the Labour's growth mission and they are aligned to the industrial strategy and the IS8. So we've got the UK's first data set that baselines their current engagement and then helps universities measure their impact moving forward. And we've developed that in partnership with universities, Metro Dynamics, and Fabia Limited to make sure that the data is suitable, and we've built an amazing software application, which I'm going to show you in a moment. Super easy to use, which allows universities to do all of the things I've just described. But more than that, identify companies that they can work with. So either are already engaged in research projects with other universities or are fast growing in the sectors that Labour wants to support, and the university could join in and help them. So yeah, lots to show you. Hi, okay, so now I'm going to show you the product. What you can see on the screen is the landing page after you've logged in. So on here we have all the UK's major sort of research focused universities. I can select a university, and what it will do is it will load all of the companies that have a relationship with that university in the data. So we've got 5 data sets. The first is the university spin-outs. Second is published research papers in collaboration with companies. Third is collaborations on Innovate UK grants. And the fourth is split into 2, which is alumni that are directors of businesses and alumni that had founded businesses. And then the 5th is our industry data. And that's specifically, we've got the UK's first IS8 sector mapping, but also our Arctic classifications, which map frontier economy sectors, are there. And you can filter by any of these. You can visualize your relationships, mainly for visual communication, with the universities, and you can see where these clusters are. You can drill in and click on individual companies to see what they're about. Okay, so that's the sort of first step, or the first screen. The next section I'm going to show you is a dashboard. So this summarizes your university's relationships with industry. And we've got 6 views here. So this is your ecosystem for the industrial strategy and industry as a whole. So you can see the relationship breakdown with businesses by the type of data that we hold. So that's spin-out, research collaboration, grant application, alumni or founders. We've got the distribution of the growth rates of the companies. So this university is mainly interacting with static or growing companies, not so much declining, which is obviously good to see. We can see your industrial strategy sectors ranked by number of companies and the distribution of companies by size. We can see where the companies are. So mostly in the southeast of England and London. We can see the total headcount of those companies by region and the turnovers of those companies by region. And that's your sort of top level ecosystem dashboard. We can also see you sort of in depth against the industrial strategy. So we've got 7 of the IS8 sectors here. The 8th is defence, which is only accessible following a vetting process between ourselves and our partners at ADS, the Defence Association. But here we have the view of the top sectors of the IS8 by business count. We've got the growth opportunities, so that's reorganizing them where the fastest growing companies are and what I want to focus on. We've got the the ISA ranked by the most areas where you've got Innovate UK funding. And here we've also pulled through deal room data on investment data, so that's private equity data, etc. Here we've got the total UK employees by sector and GVA, and finally a heat map at the bottom which shows the sector by geography, by relationship link. Taking a minute to load. Okay. The other thing we can do is look at you in the leaderboard. So you can see the UK's universities ranked by position. University of Cambridge has the largest ecosystem, but actually we're developing more views. So you can look at isolate spin outs or research collaboration or Innovate UK grants or the growth of the ecosystem. And then we're working on GBA views, so which universities punch heaviest in terms of impacts on UK GBA. We've got a benchmarking function where we have the ability to compare yourself against other universities. So here is the University of York, and we can then click on one that we're interested in and see ourselves head to head. So we've got relationship strength comparison. So this is comparing the 5 data sets between 2 universities, where they lead, and if you led anywhere, you'd appear here. And then we can see the shared companies. So companies that have collaborated with us are also collaborating with this company, and we can see where those collaborations are happening. And we've got an opportunity finder. So this is looking for a list of companies against criteria that we might want to consider when we're considering which companies to reach out to. So this first view is companies within 50 miles of the university collaborating with other universities. So they're near to us, but they're collaborating with other universities. Perhaps we should go and speak to them, and we can see the types of collaboration here. And fast-growing companies with no university links, then we have to select a sector here. So we could pick advanced manufacturing, and we'll look at advanced manufacturing companies within our university boundaries that we might want to communicate with no university links. And we've then got high growth companies unlinked to any university. So, and again, we can filter that by sector. And then we've also got fast growing companies that do have evidence of relationship with universities. And then finally, we're looking at whole of university views. So we're still working on the data, but this would look at the total impact of our universities on the economy and sectors. And it would look at regional breakdown. So we might be able to isolate a mayoral authority geography and look at the total impact of the universities in that authority. That's coming soon. And that's it for now. I think we're working with a set of alpha clients. You're welcome to join that alpha client cohort. Those clients get direct input on the features, functions, dashboards here. Or equally, if you're happy with what you're seeing, please just get in touch for a free trial, and we can get you set up and then go from there. Okay.